What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and there are three, count them, three prize walls going on right now that all have some of the same stuff, but good stuff in the midst of it. So we're on Flash Feud weekend for the Ring of Immorality, and we've got some decision. I've got some decisions to make. Now, I'll just note this contest is not over yet, so I'm not gonna. I want to make my picks. I'm not going to just yet because you can see the countdown to Royal Rumble is still going. You know, I'm very close to 22 more bags right there, so I'm not gonna pull the trigger yet. Plus, we just don't know if there's gonna be some compensation. Like, oh, maybe right here. Oh, wait a second. All right, let's look at this. Champions, as we previously announced regarding the issues from the first feud, here are the solo points based on the contest superstars. Regarding the issue where points were not counted during the first hour of the feud, for some players, we have added the missing points directly to the competition progress. Oh, okay. Hold on. Looky, I got a hooky. What did that take me to? Oh, 141. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, actually, hey, I think these are the milestones I was waiting on, isn't it? Okay, got duplicate moment, a KO plate, yuck, all right. 60% gem defense, gross. And 140 there. Did that put me... Thank you. Okay. All right. Hold on. This video might get very different here. Oh, 300 shards of JBL. 4,450. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, this video turned into something other than what I thought it was. Okay. So 20 million and there's 6 million left. I don't think there's a possible way for me to get that 6 million right here. Hello. Fly. All right, yep, that would be nice, though. Okay, well, anyways, I still don't think I'm going to do anything just yet, just in case. But there are three prize walls going on right now. In reverse chronological order here, we've got the Midweek Champion prize wall. This is the one that is the midweek month long. And we've kind of already talked about it. Rusty did a full video on what you should get, maybe considering. But now that we're at the end of the month, I just want to look at what I am thinking about in here. So I got Mick Foley and his gold gear in a poll, so I need his silver gear. I also need Vader's silver gear. So that's one I really want to kind of focus on real quick, because dang, that would be good. But I'm looking at Brutus, right? So I've got 12,900. So if I take Brutus's gold gear right here, then I don't have enough to get the Vader gear. There's also down here for me Kurt Angle Hall of Fame. Right there, his gear, which is amazing. And Macho Man. So if I were you, this is just my thoughts, unless you just have extra, I would avoid Jerry Lawler. I would avoid Kevin Nash. I would avoid X-Pac. Randy Savage would be very good. Mr. Perfect's, Shawn Michaels, no. Kurt Angle, very good. Tori, if you Pokemon and just want it. Dusty, no. He's not great. Yokozuna, no. Chyna, no. Iron Sheik, no. Plus those were sold on the occasion of his death, so a bunch of people got that. Bret Hart, Austin, no. Andre, probably not. Rick Rude, no. Lita, no. Taker for fun. I do like Taker. Snoop Dogg, they sold that, so, if you want them, didn't get them that way. Kevin Nash, maybe. X-Pac, okay, so Macho Man would be a big yes. Kurt Angle's a big yes. Maybe Ray if you don't have his stuff. Neidhart, but I wouldn't take his gear over some of the other ones I've said. Foley, maybe. Vader's a big yes. Brutus is a big yes. DDP's a big yes. So those would be the gears that I would focus on. And my own personal conundrum comes down to, do I get Brutus's gold or Vader's right there. But here's where the conundrum gets a little bit weirder, because those same things are on this Royal Countdown prize wall. So you can see I've got 42,000, which means I'm not going to make it to JBL at 100,000. I'm pretty sure. I would love to get JBL. He's freaking insane. There are some gold posters here, and they're very reasonably priced. In fact, you can see I could get all 4 of them almost, or maybe I could get all 4 of them right now with what I've got. So you probably can get 1 or 2 of these. 6 gold posters are always good. They're kind of priced in order of how good they really are, although I would argue I prefer DDP a lot more over the others right now. Hall of Fame Neidhart was my favorite tech for a long time, and he's still super fun to play with, but he's move damage. That doesn't scale super well. Ray's okay, and Foley I'm still getting used to. I haven't decided if I'm really, really liking him yet or not, but he's at least interesting enough for me to keep looking. This is where the real money is. I mean, this is the good stuff right here. The unlimited power plate is what I'm going to get for Hulk Hogan. The compensation, I want to wait. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it this video. But I definitely am going to get that red plate right there. I would love the Enigma plate as well for Maxine. In fact, I really freaking want that. And then the yellow plate, there's a number of, like, including Hall of Fame Foley, there's a number of really good people that would go on. LA Bite, Hall of Fame Foley, Zombie Live, just keep going. But maybe Greatest Hits KO even. Then there's gear. And Vader's silver gear is right there, as well as Brutus's silver gear. So I could have all of Vader's gear. I could get both of Brutus's gears. And there's also Kurt Angle's gear, which I don't think I can afford. But there's also Foley's gear. So I could have 3 characters at full gear, or I could wait for a green plate. The green plate, oh my gosh, what if it never shows back up? Would I be upset at that? I don't know. So if you're going through this, I would say, if you could get JBL, I mean, good Lord, you've just hit the jackpot. But yes, go ahead and get him. Characters, DDP is very good, very relevant still. Check out our video. Foley's good, relevant. Ray, if you've got some things. And Neidhart still does the job at 6 gold. He's just very clicky and takes a little while, and it's move damage based. So he's probably not going to scale super well beyond this. Maybe. These plates are a must-have. If you can get any of them, go for them. Red, for me, is the best because of Powerhouse Hogan and others. Powerhouse Austin would be, pretty much any Powerhouse you throw that on, that's going to do really, really good for them. The Enigma plate, for me, Maxine is the clear spot for that. But there's others, like Ilya could do really cool with it. Anybody who buffs... Bug Homie has said to me, if you have this plate, Pat Patterson is now just insane again. So there is the Pat Patterson build. So there you go. That's a possibility. But yeah, if you can get those plates, I would get those plates. And then there's gears. Like I say, balance what you're going to get. If you've waited on the month-long midweek prize wall plus this prize wall, you might be able to do something where maybe you could get like Brutus's both gears, or Vader's gears, or Foley's both gears. Like you could do some things where you end up with full gears for multiple characters. Plus, you've got ones like Shawn Michaels' gear, Randy Savage's gear, which is definitely a get from here. Again, I wouldn't recommend these 3 as much, but they're there and they're less expensive if you need them. And then there's just econ for bonus stuff. So that's that prize wall. Then we come to the last prize wall here. This one is basically if your faction has spent, and that's it. You can see my faction is like 15th in the competition, and I'm only at 296. I would get R-Truth's gear if I could, but of course the biggest thing would be these plates. This would be my number 1. If you have enough, the purple plate on Muta is freaking insane. I've got the black plate from the earlier part of the contest, and I've got mine on Brutus, and it works very well. The blue plate, any Acrobat, anybody who buffs blue gems. If you could, I'd get JBL's gears. You never know when those are going to pop up again. And then you've got your silver gears. But here's the problem. I'm sorry, gold gears. But here's the problem. These are all 1,400, whereas these plates are 1,200. And for me, I would value these plates, especially because the gears are on the other prize walls as well, higher than I would the gears. But you never know. What you need to do is what you need to do. So figure out what you like best and want best. You can get X-Pac's gold gear or Tori's gold gear cheap on here. Again, Triple H, Kevin Nash's gold gear, cheap on here. And then there's shards. If you're missing Queen Nia, I don't think that's going to get you there because she hasn't had a lot of shards released. Indy, if that got you Indy, would be a very good get. The rest of these you're probably going to get from other sources, so I probably wouldn't consider them unless that's what you got, right? And then again, you got Econ. You got Striker focused, which is weird because this is a event for a trickster. But whatever. You got Striker focused stuff. These suck. They're only 20 at a time usually, which I hate. The ones that are on, if you have the Champions Club, are like 200 or 400 at a time, and so they're a lot better. But realistically, for everybody else, just the Showdown prize walls where you get those. You get a lot more of them at a time. So those are only if you have 10 left and don't want to spend it on... I would spend it on strap parts, to be honest, personally. But, you do what you got to do with it. Strap parts are the best value out of the rest of this. I would not do a blue strap. Those are, especially when there's a 30% strap right here. Unless this has, that's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, there is a chance for affiliation bonus, but it'd be super, super rare. And this probably also has a chance for an affiliation bonus. It does not, unless I'm missing it. All right. Well, anyway, so that's my thoughts on the prize walls. My personal move is just to wait for right now. I would hate, I would hate to do all this right now and then something happens in the contest and I get... a bunch more of these tokens. I'm hoping to get a bunch more of these tokens, to be quite honest, somehow, some way. Because if I could get all those gears and these two plates, I would be ecstatic. Or if I could get JBL, he is so freaking good, I would take him over a plate. He by himself can do more than those plates can. So. That's my thought on the 3 prize walls. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Like the video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this to your friend or faction mate who's like, hey, what are you guys getting from the prize walls? Here's some help. Hopefully it's useful. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one, friends. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.